Hey yo, E King Fight News. You know what it is, back at it. And subscribe if you haven't already, smash the like button. And let's get it in. Speaking about Vasyl Lomachenko, as you may be aware, he will be subjected to 2 weigh-ins, not 1. There's going to be the official weigh-in in the afternoon before the fight. He's got to make 130 pounds. Obviously, that's the scheduled weight limit of the fight. And then the day after, he can't weigh more than 138 pounds. And I think that is a very good cushion for him because he floats around 135 pounds normally after the fight, or 136. 2 fights ago against Nicholas Walters, he ended up weighing 137 the night before the fight. 2 or 3 fights ago, whatever it was. 137, I think, is pretty solid. Remember, that's 3 fights ago. Looking at his physical features, he doesn't look any much bigger, right? He's pretty much the same fighter at the same weight. This was fought at 130 pounds, the Walters fight, and Lomachenko decisively dominated Walters for most of that fight up until it got stopped, right? Walters just he quit on himself. So yeah, the trainers feel like it won't be a problem. It'll be interesting to see what Lomachenko does weigh on the morning of the fight. I would expect him to weigh 133, 134 pounds. That's what I would expect. I think there's a good chance that just by being in a situation where he needs to weigh in the morning of the fight, I think Lomachenko might have the concern in the back of his head about it. And it may affect how he eats and how he takes in nutrition after the weigh-in. Now that's my belief. I hope you don't use that as an excuse if he fucking loses, because that's on him. Those are the terms of the fight. So Guillermo Rigondeaux obviously will not have a problem making 138. He's already a little guy, right? He's little Rigo. So this will be very interesting, as Lomachenko appears to be a guy that can make 126 pounds. Yet he's been fighting at 130 for a little while. I guess that's where the bigger fights were. And by now he has grown accustomed to weighing 130 pounds. So obviously he didn't want to have to give up anything to fight Rigondeaux, And to be perfectly honest, I recall Guillermo Rigondeaux asking for a catch weight of 124 pounds a few times, and you know what? Instead of asking for the catch weight, he should have just fucking moved up to 126 and fought Vasyl Lomachenko. I think if this fight happened a lot earlier, my goodness, it would have been very, very interesting. But instead, we're getting it a bit later into Rigo's career. I don't know how many fights he has left, to be honest. How many fights does Rigondeaux have left? According to his doctor, this guy's as healthy as a 20-year-old, so I wouldn't say he's in his 20s, but Guillermo Rigondeaux, I'd say he's got 4 or 5 fights left. 4 or 5. And if he truly is A-class, he hasn't been hit too much in his career. He had this fight where he got knocked down twice against a real rugged Japanese dude, way bigger than him. I don't know what kind of power Vasyl will bring to the table. According to Jason Sosa, Vasyl Lomachenko has no power. So and Sosa got stopped. Wow, that's interesting. I'm gonna take a look at this Lomachenko Sosa fight, because Sosa's claim seems to be contradictory to how that fight ended up. Right. So we're gonna look back onto that, and yeah, his trainers have no problem with that whole catch weight situation, or sorry, the weight, the rehydration clause in the contract. So very intriguing. King Fight News. We'll be back with another one.